Hey everybody, I am zoomed in here because I want to focus on kind of finishing off this line art. I do have just a few minutes before church where I have some time to knock some of this out. I did a little bit of recording earlier, but I got interrupted by a phone call, so I ended up deleting that recording. But now we are in there and we are going to try to get some of this done. Now, I'm really just kind of messing with the detail here. And I'm just gonna let my eye sort of explore the piece and see anything that can use work. I'm gonna keep it kind of general. I was fixing the shape of the axe earlier, and it's still, I mean, this looks better, but like considering the angle that the axe is being held at, and also just the aesthetics of the silhouette. Like I didn't like how that part looked, so I think I might bring the axe tip a little bit further down. Yeah, I think that's better. Just so that when it comes to silhouette, like we can see that the axe is like kind of going into his body there. So that's not like I don't know, that looks more pleasing to me than what it was earlier. Without having to explain it, sometimes it just looks more pleasing. Now notice some breaks in the line art here. I'm gonna leave that alone because I think that's fine. It's just like anything that looks like an obvious messed up detail, I'm gonna fix. Like for example here, I want the this part of the silhouette to look more like leather armor. So maybe I'm gonna like go over the folds of the clothes right there and maybe bring this one in. Bring this one out. What does it look like in the original? Might bring this one. Oh, so my pinky is becoming a eyedropper. I don't want that. I don't have my glove on right now because I'm in a different location than when I normally draw. So let's try to avoid using my... I'm going to try to avoid my pinky becoming an eyedropper. Because I set it so that a physical touch with my hand is the eyedropper tool. It was the most intuitive, quickest eyedropper tool out of all the gestures that I could pick. So that's why I use that. I'm not sure if that's right. We can bring this elbow down a little bit more. This is just going to be like folding in the clothes sleeve. Fold it up. I think that's fine. Get a little bit of occlusion shading here. The hands and the axe. I think that's okay. Don't want to overdo it with the hatching and lines and stuff. I think that's fine. Okay, the axe looks good. The belt. To make him look heavier, I remember there was like some belt loops here. So we're gonna put those in. Just gonna check the time as well, 7:03. I'm gonna leave in like maybe 5 to 10 minutes so I can make it to church. So for this video, I'm not really going to be talking about any particular topic. Just really gonna keep focusing on the line art here, and so you guys can see my process. Because there are times when I can like autopilot and draw, and times when I don't really need to be. There are times when I don't need to be concentrating on like how things are gonna look in the details because I'm just kind of getting a general idea of the sketch. Like I can sort of turn my brain off and just let my eyes explore the page. But for this, I think it's good if I like put some extra focus on here. So if you guys are wondering what inking brush I am using, it is a custom brush called Opus Inker. I just took the Mercury brush and I edited it to fit what I like. The pants look fine. The boots. Now the boots are military boots, so he does have laces. So we're gonna figure that out now. So I'm gonna actually remove Kuyomi from the video right now, and we're gonna take a look at those boots. Let's bring the opacity up here. I just want to take a quick look and just get a general idea of how those laces work, at least from the reference. Okay, so it looks like they're buckled in from the side. There's a long tongue in the middle, and the loops are like these rectangular ones. So based on that, I think I got a pretty good idea of how it's supposed to look. Okay, so here is where the flap is, and then another one here, and then the loops are kind of like that. And I've done a whole lot of like shoelaces and loops over the years of doing line art, and there was a time where I did a character and it took me like an hour just to do the line art on a boot. But since then I've kind of gotten used to how the laces work, so I might be able to show you guys like pretty quickly here. We'll give it a shot. Just want to make sure the angle of the foot looks good. I think it looks fine. Yeah. So here I'm going to use the eraser tool to get that little silhouette. This one might have been a little too much. We're going to bring this part up a little bit. And then here we'll put like the bottom of the laces. Yeah. Oh, see, my pinky did an eyedrop on accident again. So here, are they tied? I don't think I want to worry about drawing a tie right now. Maybe I'll have them just kind of come in through the top there. Or maybe we should tie it. Yeah, let's tie them. Actually, let's bring let's bring another loop up here, and then we'll tie them like up top. So we'll tie it like right here, and then we'll let the laces drop down like that. We're gonna keep it efficient here, and then the laces come in right there. So it works this way. Oh, you know what? Are they going in? No, they're on the sides there. So it's gonna look like this. Again, I don't want my pinky to be eyedropping, but I kind of need there, I'll just use my palm here. Like that. And then follow the string, goes this way. And then I use the eraser to kind of guide where the string is going. Like this. Just kind of follow it. And then let's do the other one. Again, we are zoomed in, but I'm still going to try to keep it not too crazy about the detail. Because, I mean, you get the idea, right? It doesn't have to be amazingly perfect, which is what I used to try to do with line art. It's kind of nice to have the, a human touch there. Because I could make like a perfectly drawn shoe, but I mean, honestly, who's going to stare at the shoe for that long? Even the person I'm, commissioning it for, she might be watching this video, but I don't know. I feel like this is good enough as far as detail goes in the shoe, unless she asked me for a revision and was like, "Hey, I really need that shoe to look super pristine." That'd be funny. All right. Okay, so something like that. Honestly, that looks good. Well, actually, I might bring this last part up a little bit. Might squeeze it up a little bit because it looks like the arch of the foot, the upper arch of it, might be too low. Something like this where freeform. Stretch it up like that a little bit. Maybe I might have to grab the whole thing. I might have to grab the whole thing. bring it up that way. Turn it a little bit. I think that's better. Because the upper arch of the foot was too high. Yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. Making that comparison. Yeah, that's fine. I think this is fine. And then, yeah, just maybe some extra lines here. Maybe some, like, the way the pieces are woven together or stitched together. And then something on the front like this. Just keep it simple. So we can do the same thing on the other boot. Do I have time? I'm running out of time, but we will do something like that on the other boot. What happened here? So just shading under the pants. Erase a little bit right here. I think that's okay. We'll start on the other one. I don't really have much time left. Gotta get to church. And then we're gonna level it with the other boot here. Now here we might see a little bit of the other side, but we're mostly gonna see it on this side. So I look at the other boot and I count 1, 2. I try to keep everything level. Yeah, and then we're gonna bring the tie up here. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing. Now this one, the shoelaces will show in the silhouette. And I kind of want to show a bit of a curve there. Like that, on each one. So here we're going to go the other way now. Okay. Bring it this way. Wait, hold on. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to erase a little bit off a piece of these. Might embolden the outline a little bit.
Yes. Your food is on the counter.
Okay.
Go now.
I know. All right, folks. I will stop the recording here. I gotta head to church. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.